3 balls, 2 strikes. First base open. William Browning on deck. He's a good hitter. But this guy is incredibly dangerous. One swing, he can make it 3-zip. Or he can double into the gap, and the ball shoots through the infield and outfield fast when he hits it. He's going to step out. Weighs well over 200 pounds. Full count on him. Spreads out. And again, the open stance. Wiggles the bat a little, and here comes a full count pitch from James, and he gets him to chop it over to Bailey Salter. This will score a run. Salter from the second base bag throws it over to Beckham for the out. But it's 1-0 Jeff Davis. And, of course, the pitch getting away set up the situation where you could score on the grounder. 1 ball, 1 strike. Browning was 1 for 3 against James. That was the second game played last year between the two teams. Strikeout, reached on a fielder's choice, and singled in his last at-bat. Now the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball is hit up into the air into center field. Chris Mobley gets a late jump. He's running back toward the fence, and the ball's off the fence. Run's going to score, and here comes Browning to second, stopping there with an RBI double, and the Yellow Jackets have the 2-0 lead in the top of the first inning. It's a baseball cliche that is true. 3 balls, 1 strike. They killed you. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground. Bailey Salter goes into the hole, makes a nice play, throws from the outside cut of the grass to first, and it bounces to Beckham, who stretches, catches it, but the runner's safe and a run scores, and the Yellow Jackets have the 3-0 lead. Bailey going deep, throwing from the outside cut, didn't have enough on that throw off balance to get it to first base without a bounce, and maybe if you're playing on some kind of turf, you might get that play, but unfortunately an infield hit and an RBI for the Yellow Jackets. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like another slider. First strikeout for James. Brings up McLoon, right-handed pitcher, right-handed hitter. If James can blow a fastball by him. 0-1 pitch. No. This ball is hit up in the air to Bailey Salter. He leaps and makes a catch going into the outfield grass for out number 3. But the Yellow Jackets take advantage of Hunter Beck's walk and Tanner Wright's single to set the table. And then they score 3, and the big hit, of course, the Browning double into center field. 3-0 Jeff Davis. As we take a break, you're listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101. I guess these bottom guys in the lineup are new guys in the lineup for the most part. Riles was a reserve last year. Second pitch, check swing, and a strike. James had 1 strikeout in the first inning. Also had the leadoff walk. Gave up 3 hits. 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Threw him a fastball, and he could not turn on it. 3-0. Jeff Davis leading top of the second. Etheridge looks much sharper here in the second, facing the bottom part of the order. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 strikeouts on 3 pitches. Gerald Laird went 0 for 1. His ball's lined to Bailey Salter, the shortstop for the Bulldogs. Catches it, moving to his left toward the second base bag for an easy 3 up and 3 down as James takes care of the 8, 9, and 1 hitters. Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets leading the Toombs County Bulldogs 3-0 as we move to the bottom of the second inning and take a break. You're listening to Bulldog Baseball on the home of the Dogs, Y101. Here's Blake Horton playing right field for the Toombs County Bulldogs, seeking his first hit of this season. 0 for 4 with a walk and a strikeout. Last year in varsity play, because he also played B team, 2 for 6 with a triple, 4 RBIs, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts, and the Bulldog right fielder has almost made 2 great catches this year. 1 diving against Swainsboro. Jumps on the first pitch, hits it to the hole. Riles throws off balance high. Johns puts on the tag. Safe. Blake Horton reaching on a base hit. The Dogs' first base hit of this game off McLoon. 2-0 pitch, off speed, hit on the ground to Riles at short. Easier play, but he boots it. Everybody's safe. That'll be an error. So he almost made a spectacular play, and then there's a routine grounder and an error. Still 2 strikes on Drew Johns. New baseball, Tyler Luke throws it to James Etheridge, junior to senior. Jeremy Beasley, way back at third base. In case this guy goes backside. Runner at first being held on by Brandon Beckham. Nobody out. Here's a Luke sign. And a 1-2 pitch from James Etheridge to Johns, and he pops it up in the air. Bailey Salter taking charge, coming over behind third base, and the grass makes a catch. 2 down. So more good pitching by James Etheridge against one of the toughest hitters in Region 2. He's now 0 for 5 against James. But it was a rooster jumping up in left field, catching one off the bat of Blake Metters that ended the ballgame. Swing and a miss, strike 3. James had a strikeout in the first inning, got the first 2 batters, 8 and 9 guys in the second. And now he gets the second out of the third with his 4th strikeout. He's walked 2 both leadoff batters, and he's trying to work around that here in the third inning, facing Wilcox, who singled in a run. That was the 3rd run of the first inning. Righty-righty matchup. First pitch, hit up in the air behind Bailey Salter. He retreats, he's under it, and he catches it. He got there quickly in the outfield grass, and Bailey makes another play. 2 of them in the inning. And James gets a strikeout to strand the leadoff walk at first base. Great pitching. Still 3-0 Jeff Davis as we move to the bottom of the third inning and take a break. You're listening to Bulldog Baseball right here on Y101. Brings up Jeremy Beasley. He didn't turn on the first pitch. He looked at 4 and walked. That was in the first inning, of course, when the Bulldogs loaded up the bases. Walk, error, walk, back to back to back. All with 1 down. First pitch, he hits it left side. Third baseman can't get it. Shortstop does. Riles throws to first, but Jeremy beats that one easily. That'll be a hit. Infield hit. Third baseman, if he got it, Wilcox had a shot. But once it got into the hole, there's no way Riles was going to make that play on the throw because Jeremy has long strides and runs fast. One of them is still sailing. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. The ball gets away. Tyler Luke throws it down high, but Brandon Beckham caught it. Now he's going to step on the bag twice just to make sure. Won the game 8-4. Swing and a miss. The ball gets away. Tyler Luke tried to tag. Instead, he'll throw to first base. And it's caught by Brandon Beckham. James with his 6th strikeout. He struck out 11 Yellow Jackets last year. Etheridge pitching, and they did it about as well as you can do it with a long rundown that netted 2 outs. Ball is poked left side, and a base hit with 2 down. That makes it 4-0. Hunter Beck a walk, a pop-up to the shortstop, and now an RBI single with 2 down. The Elias Sports Bureau declared Detroit the winner. Ball's looped down the right field line, and a fair ball for Brandon Beckham. He's going to run to first base and turn there and look, and the right fielder, Kevin Griffin, will pick it up and toss it in. Now a throw back behind Beckham, and he just gets back. So a single for Brandon. 2nd hit of the season. Stretched by McLoon. First pitch, curveball hit on the ground to the shortstop. Chance for 2, but he bobbled it. Flips to second, out, and the ball hits Brandon Beckham sliding in. And it ricochets off to the right. Runner at first, Blake Horton, is safe. Looks like Beckham is okay. I don't know where it hit him. Shoulder? I don't think what are they going to call? Interference? I guess so. They're going to call that a double play. That's going to end it. Brian Fitzgerald will ask about that. I guess Brandon wasn't sliding, and it hit him. And so they've ruled a double play. That does it for the Bulldogs. 3 up, 3 down, in a sense, including a single. We played 4, and it's 4-0. Jeff Davis leading Toombs County in a big Region 2 opener on Y101. 3 balls, 1 strike. Wind up by James Etheridge. Here is his pitch. Called a strike. Drew Johns had turned around to begin to run to first base. Is that another controversial call in this game? 3-2. Now, what will James do? Not a fastball. Could be something else. Wouldn't you think? Here's a pitch. Oh, got him outside edge. Threw it low and on the outside black. That was an incredible pitch. James with his 7th strikeout on a 3-2 to Drew Johns. And Johns is now 0 for 6 against James. Who else can claim that? 5-4. Here's the pitch. There's a called strike 3 on the inside edge. That's the same pitch he got Johns with. Of course, Johns a left-handed hitter, and Wilcox a right-handed hitter. Etheridge up to 8 Ks. Their season is really fast. Swing and a miss, strike 3. James strikes out the side, stranding a runner at second on the error of the wild pitch. James now has 9 strikeouts in the game. He's on, baby. Bulldogs now are down 4-0 as we move to the bottom half of the 5th inning and take a break. You're listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Logan McLuhan, right-handed pitcher facing Hunter Brady. Full count. Low ball 4, Hunter's on base. That's exactly what he wanted to do. Reach first, set the table. Hogan White walked his first time up and reached on a fielder's choice. First walk of the season, he has 2 hits. A double against Richmond Hill, a single against Swainsboro. Also had a base hit against Dodge County. So he's now 2 for 6 on the season, entered as a 400 hitter. First pitch is low. So maybe the Bulldogs will make McLuhan throw some pitches. You know, I mentioned several times earlier in the game the Bulldogs were jumping on first pitches and not getting much out of it. Stretch by McLuhan. 1-0 pitch. Ball's hit into right field pretty deep. Back goes the right fielder. It's over his head. Hogan White might have extra bases. Here comes Hunter Brady to third, and he is being stopped there, and Hogan White has a double. His second double of the season. Well, the freshman can hit. He's put runners on second and third. His 3rd hit of the season. Side from Tyler Luke, and James ready with a 3-1. Hit up in the air. Into right field, Blake Horton comes in about 8 steps and makes a catch. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. He's got 10 Ks. And here's a guy who struck out his first time up, Kevin Griffin. He also walked. Number 9 hitter for the Yellow Jackets. 1 ball, 2 strikes. James trying for the 3 up and 3 down. Had 1 in the 2nd inning. Facing the 8, 9, and 1 hitters. Here it's a 7, 8, and 9 guy. Swing and a miss, strike 3. James now has 11 strikeouts, equaling what he did last year against the Yellow Jackets with an inning still to pitch. But the Bulldogs need to rally and not waste good pitching. They are down 4-1 going to the bottom of the 6th. As we take a break, you're listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101. Righty. Beasley ready to go. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he fouls ball off a fastball. That pitch was moving. Jeremy can hit the mid to, I guess, upper 80s. Last year, 3-2 with a 3.46 earned run average. Teams hit 248 against them. The year before, 3-3 with a 2.70. Teams hit 219. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The Bulldogs have a dozen strikeouts in this game. James Etheridge had 11 of those. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Side from Tyler Luke. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Bulldog pitchers have 13 strikeouts. That is out number 2. Brett Wilcox is on deck. But the bad news is the Bulldogs are down 4-1. Coming up in the bottom of the inning, it'll be the bottom part of the order first. Beckham and Horton, then to Hunter Brady. Ball's hit up high into the air to left field. Back goes Christian Moore. All he can do is look and watch as Browning has hit a 2-run home run. Wow. That makes it 6-1. William Browning, and not Drew Johns, hits the bomb. So he has a double and a homer in this game. He is your offensive star. 2-run shot by the catcher for the Yellow Jackets. So now the differential 5 runs. And the 1-1 pitch hit on the ground left side of the infield. Fielded cleanly by the Bulldogs' new third baseman, James Etheridge, and he throws to first for the out. Out number 3, but it follows a 2-run home run after an infield hit to give Jeff Davis a 6-1 lead over the Bulldogs. As we move to the bottom of the 7th inning and take a break, you're listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101. Hogan is a left-handed hitter who has proven that he can hit at this level even as a freshman. Had a base hit against Dodge. Swings and hits this one into left field. A base hit. He goes backside with a nice swing and a looping ball. So Hogan with 2 base hits, a walk on base 3 times in the number 2 position. He might stick there. Second pitch, hit of the air to center field. Nelms running over to his left. He's under it, and he catches it. And that's out number 3, and that's the ball game. The Region 2 opener for both teams goes to Jeff Davis. The Yellow Jackets winning 6-1 at Jackie Jones, as both teams will shake hands and play later in the season down in Hazelhurst. I'll be back to wrap up our ball game on Y101.